Hey, what's going on, Internet? Welcome to another edition of Match Duels Origins. I guess it's second takes now. So let's revisit the black-red sacrifice deck. Don't want to say sacrifice steel because I don't really think there's enough good sack outlets to make a true sack steel deck. So, we basically make the deck based more on just sacking our own dudes. I mean, we'll keep the 4 active treasons. But anyway, let's go over what we changed. The one fiery conclusion, I just turned to a twin bolt. The 2 enthralling victors, a 3/2 that steal a dude for 2 power or less. Yeah, I fucking got rid of those guys. And I think I made them the other 2 twin bolts. We got rid of the cruel revival. And what else was up top? I don't remember. But basically, we put all 4 connoisseurs in. Yeah, we got rid of the cruel revival and the doggies. So since this is a second take, we're no longer beholden to use all our gold cards anymore. That was just, what we did at the very beginning of the game. The build around cards. So just the fact, he's not bad. But, paying the 1 is kind of a big deal. And I'll go on record, I don't like this card. But we don't really have much in the way of replacements. We don't have Blasting Station. We don't have the 2/1 flyer. The Husk is great. But I'm not going to add in any fucking Traitorous Instincts because we only have 8 sack outlets. And they're, relatively fragile at that because they are creatures. So keep the 4 treasons, but, we still get value of, sacrificing our own dudes, our mirrors, our 1/1 tokens, our Deadbridge Shamans, our Priests of the Blood Rite, and their dudes. So that's where we're at with that. I think that's all the changes we made. Oh, we dropped a mountain for a Singleton Rogue's Passage, mostly for the Nantuko Husk. And yeah, that's it. So let's go back out there in the world of Xbox Live. Where stop listening. I think this Connect really just wants me to kill myself. Stop listening. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. I'm about to break that thing on my fucking knee. Maybe I'll do it fucking on camera. Does anybody know if this game records after every win? Because I turned off auto recording because of Magic 2015. Anyways, let's see what's new. Nothing really new at all. It's kind of under the weather all weekend. Someone asked me if I was depressed. My last video, I just wasn't feeling great. School's back in session, and bringing back home all those germs from the kids, from all those hundreds and hundreds of kids. And that was the Hearthstone video being done. Maybe I'm depressed because I just got done playing that too. And yeah, I guess there's a talk. Hakeem was talking about making a separate channel to play other games. He can do that. I'm not gonna fucking do that. If you guys don't like fucking Hearthstone, then tough. Just don't watch it. Or go watch it and then pretend you're cyberbullying me by putting a thumbs down on it. Don't cyberbully me. This is my safe place. Sure, I'll keep this. Not particularly strong, kind of a worthless act of treason. But we had Dragon Fodder and a Deadbridge Shaman. Into maybe. So Fodder, Shaman, maybe a Priest. I don't know, not the worst start in the world. Child of Night with an aura on it. Yeah, we're gonna have to find our sack spell or a Fleshbag Marauder or our Bone Splinters. Yeah, we're not taking a turn off to play Shadows of the Past when he already has a dude on board. I don't even know if I should still have this card in there. It's good, but it's just so hard to find, time to play it. You play this way later in the game. Yep. So good for him. And the Suntail Hawk. Fascinating. So now Fleshbag Marauder doesn't do it. We will need a sack outlet for Act of Treason. Bone Splinters. Or yeah. I mean, we're not dying anytime soon, but we're also not killing him anytime soon because of the fucking lifelink. But you know, we can also get to Priest. But I'm sure he'll have an answer for... He'll have a reprisal. Because he's probably running all three. Yep, watch those damage effects. So I don't know. I guess another question I have is, why do you guys think I'm... Do you guys really think I'm that salty? Like, a lot of people complain about it, but it's funny, I go back in my library, and the most fucking watched videos are the ones where I'm getting the saltiest. It's kind of funny. Alright, so now he has a double striker too. That's fucking wonderful. Bone Splinters. Husk, Bone Splinters. I mean, just give us something. I mean, I guess that'll do. It'll get something off the board. Actually, gonna sacrifice this Deadridge Shaman, get some cards out of his hand, since we're not getting in anyways. And I took out the Cruel Revival, so there's no way to get that Fleshbag Marauder back. So Suntail Hawk fucking us over. Good draw. Good deck. Yeah, he's fucking all in on the black-white auras. Missing land drops. He could have cast his Blightcaster that turn. I mean, the thing with this in black-white, it's not good unless you have the black one. What the fuck? Alright, so we're going to 8. Okay, we're just going to 10. Works for me. Basically, we just gotta outlast this nonsense. I guess I just play Shadows and Dragon Fodder to dig. I mean, I could have played Deadridge Shaman there, but... I mean, where's my Bone Splinters? Where's my anything? I mean, we can still gain life. What the kind of deck is this? Alright. I mean, we may need to Act of Treason for life here. Sure. I really don't want to do that. We may have to do that. I mean, if we have a... we can't even play Priest anymore. No. No. It's fucking too late. I mean, we... So stupid. I mean, if we Act of Treason for life, go back up to 7, then he hits us back down to 1. But we don't really have another play. Oh boy, we didn't draw very well. I'm fucking watching the damage effects. Goddamn children, dude. I mean, any aura kills us. He just needs a point of damage. I mean, we have no outs. We have no outs to this. I don't even know why I'm still playing. All I can do is just like keep Act of Treasoning. Yeah, sure, dude. I don't want to watch the fucking damage effects, so I'm not even gonna fucking swing. Or I don't want to watch him watch the damage effects. So, I mean, we found a flesh bag a turn too late because he had a fucking Suntail Hawk. And we basically just lost to the turn 2 dude, turn 3 aura, and there's nothing we do about it. Couldn't find a sack outlet, couldn't find a fucking mirror, just couldn't find anything. I don't know, that fucking Shadows of the Past, like in this deck, I think I'm gonna have to get rid of it because it doesn't fucking do anything when you're behind. And you don't ever have fucking time to play it anyways, so that's probably my bad for even fucking having it in there, but we'll keep going. I'm sure that guy's real happy to get to rank 6. Good for him. I hope you unlock some packs and build a real deck. And for you people who are like, uh-oh, here comes the Salt Lord. Like, come on, really? That his deck was a real deck? I mean, he probably can't build anything better. That's why I'm telling him. Like, I hope he unlocks some fucking cards and gets to build a real deck. I don't know. It looks like it's just going to be one of those days. One of those days. I mean, you know, it's just frustrating losing to people like that. I mean, like, why do you hold back the skirmisher there? Like, when you're at that high of life, facing down 1/1 tokens, like it's just fucking stupid. Like, losing to people who, like, obviously aren't very good at this game is frustrating. But I think this is a fine hand for once. He mulliganed once to 7. The thing with this deck is, I mean, the only 2 turn 2 plays are the 4 Mirrors, the 4 Dragon Fodders, and the 1 Shadows of the Past, and Twin Bolt. What are all these fucking weenie decks that are making our Fleshbag Marauders so bad? I can't take it. I can't take it. Let's see if he's a retard and just auras up a 2/1 for 1 extra damage. You gonna do it? Nope. Okay, so he either doesn't have it or he's just not gonna do it. I guess I just husk here. Set up the trees in turn. I could have played Dragon Fodder, but that's just so off curve. I'm not gonna fucking do that. Maximize your mana. Gotta watch out for a fucking reprisal if I ever, you know, buff my Nantuko Husk once. Yeah, I'll trade 2 for 2. Don't really care. I mean, if he just leaves open 3 mana, I'm not gonna do anything. I mean, do I just Fleshbag here? No, I still don't think I Fleshbag. Let's just set up all these sack outlets. I'm just gonna pass. Like, I could play Dragon Fodder, then swing, and then he blocks, and then I sack a token, and then this thing gets fucking reprisalled. So, I'm not gonna let that happen. If he wants to take a turn off and let me build my board, then, sir, I salute you. I guess on the plus side with this idiot, I don't need to worry about reprisal. Hardly ever. This person, I'm not gonna block. I'm not gonna get wild-sized. Or Titanic Growth, or whatever possible nonsense you can have. Can't flash in Hixus. Actually, I'm just gonna swing here. What could he have? I think there's Liliana and Dragon Fodder. And just wait for him to have something. I'm just gonna take it slow. I'm not gonna worry about this idiotic fucking Elite Vanguard. Now, sacking the tokens does not trigger Liliana, unfortunately. I do want to kill this, though. If he swings, he 100% has a combat trick. Conclave Naturalist. That is absolutely fascinating. Well, if there's anything to get Active Treason, it's that. Oh, the Wombo. Are we Wombo comboing, boys? You lose 2 damage in Liliana, but who cares? Actually, no, we can still swing. Alright, let's Wombo. Alright, Wombo combo, boys. The thing that sucks here is, like, I don't have the Flesh Fag for Liliana, but I think that's a hit I'll take. And we have Rogue's Passage for the Nantuko Husk kill anyways, so whatever. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get much better than that. Yeah, he's didn't hit his second white. I don't know if he's just unlucky or if he built a shit mana base. Who can know? You got Fog. Could have Fog. Can't flash in Hixus. Hey, Dragon Fodder. I didn't really need to do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guy. Could have a Fog. Yeah. Always Fog. I mean, even if I, took the time to plus Liliana there, like why do these people always just run Fogs? The creature-based Fog meta. I mean, he's still dead no matter what he does. Here's his Grasp. He must have top decked that. Or maybe he was just smart and didn't want to play it on the regulars. Or, I mean, whatever. Is this the Hixus turn? I mean, it doesn't matter because he still has to block. Yeah, let's just go. You flash in Hixus, I'll have more than enough damage to kill you. So ridiculous. So ridiculous. Fuck it. I don't need this Act of Treason, do I? Nah. I'll save it. It's not worth discarding. You got a third Fog. Fun game's retarded. Oh, out of Fogs, huh? What do you have? Funny thing is, I can like second main face steal Hixus. That'd be funny. What is it? Is it Hixus? No Hixus. So I'm sure that guy is raging at the heavens that he totally would have got me if he found his second white, but I don't believe that's the case. But these are rank nothing people. I don't know why it won't match me up with the normal people. It's not something I can help. I'm not going to go fucking buy a PC just to play on the Magic Steam. Trust me, I watch Forces videos, maybe Legends videos every now and again. You Steam players aren't that fucking good either. So, get over it. I mean, really, the rank is mostly just an indicator of do you have all the cards or not. It's not an indicator of fucking skill. I don't know how many times I have to like reiterate that. Like you play a guy who's rank 40, so what? He probably got there playing 1 or 2 decks. Good for him. Oh, there's straight out of rehab, Jace. Trying to fucking score his Suboxone to come off the methadone he was on. No, can't keep 2 landers. This deck has too many 3s. Alright, this is a laughably shitty hand on the draw, but at least we'll get to play Magic. Alright. El Farino. So yeah, this is gonna be rough. I mean, if he finds a Huntmaster, then I don't really think we can win until, like, you know, we hit our treason. Blue black elves? What the fuck am I looking at? Well, I'll trade half a dragon fodder for an elf. I mean, we're not taking too much damage. But what was that? 2 lands off the top? Yes, please, give me more. Why are you playing a Drowned Catacomb? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, if he casts Disperse, then all he does is just we traded a Disperse for a Dragon Fodder. Alright, so he doesn't have Disperse. Could have Reef Soul. This is why Bloodflow Connoisseur is so bad. I mean, Reef Soul is just a full punish. So I'm actually going to play off curve and just play the other Dragon Fodder to stem this admittedly light bleeding. And I'll just fucking triple block to play around the Disperse. What are these decks? I don't get it. So even Disperse doesn't save him there. Alright, so he did 6 damage to us, but now the bleeding stemmed. He has a 1/2 first striker in the air. Dude, come on with these lands already. I mean, Reef Soul still just kills that, which is why I don't like this card. Like, you see far more Reef Souls than you do Reprisals. Alright, we're gonna have to pick something to sacrifice. I mean, I guess he could have had a counterspell. I'm just gonna do that. Like, I'm not worried about the 2 life loss right now. It depends on what he plays here. If he plays something that gets in the way of my ground dudes, like, I will sack this before the end on his turn. Okay. Yeah, so now I am going to sacrifice the priest. Oh yeah. So again, because I don't have any recursion anymore, I don't have the Miser's Cruel Revival. Like, I'm just gonna use the token to do that. Alright, so I think we've stemmed the bleeding. And we got more damage effects watchers. Oh, we got 7 land and top 13, so we're still worse than the 50-50. What could he play at 5? Erebos' Titan would be a bummer. I mean, I could save. This is actually better. Actually, no, it's going to be either 5/5 flyer or 5/5 on the ground. So I guess it really doesn't matter. If I don't quite understand this guy's blue-black control deck with Thornbow archers, I really don't. And still watching damage effects at rank 15. Good for you. Just sandbag this land because he can go like Liliana, Fleshbag, flip Liliana, make me discard, and I'd rather not discard this Twin Bolt because I have lethal next turn. What are you summoning? What? Fucking Clown Fiesta. So I no longer have lethal unless I find a removal spell for this thing. Like Bone Splinters is lethal, like a whole bunch of things are lethal. Not Nantuka Husk. Alright, so he's gonna chump. Or he's just going to die to Twin Bolt. That'll work too. Can't say I quite understand that. But there you go. You're not even gonna let it resolve before leaving? Like, that's fucking sad. That's some sad shit right there. Hovan, you're a little bitch. H to the Izzo, V to the Izze. That's the anthem of, I don't know. That's the anthem. Pull your damn pants up. I don't even remember how it goes, but that guy wears diapers. Pull your damn diapers up, boy. Like, just let it fucking resolve. But anyways, okay. 3 games of Rakdos, 2-1. That first game, what can you do? Second and third game, what can you do? What can those guys do? What can I do? I mean, even if I'm playing against rank 40s, like, who cares, right? It's all the same shit. But Battle for Zendikar is coming, so hopefully it shakes shit up a little bit. Anyways, I'm out. Thanks for tuning in, and later, Internet.